Welcome back to Market Pros, and here we have Bitcoin on the 1 hour. Let's go over the chart layout real quick, and then we will get into the analysis. I want you guys to know what I am looking at. All right, so we have your moving averages here, your yellow being your 21, red being your 50, blue being your 100, and purple being your 200. Next, we have your volume here at the bottom, which is vertical. And then we have your VPVR here to your right, which is horizontal volume that measures volume at a certain price level. All right, then we have your momentum oscillators, one being your RSI, another one being your MACD, and then we have a volatility measurement, which is your BBWP. Okay, so obviously the price action's moving down. 21 looks like it's trying to cross your 50 right now. We are on the current tick, but we'll find out whether it crosses. You have broken below your 100. Now the level that I'm watching right now is 17,400. So we need to close back above that in order to be bullish by the end of the day. The daily closure is what's important. Okay, so I would like to see us close back above 17,400 on a daily closure in order to remain bullish. Now, we can come all the way down to the top of this range and still be in good shape as long as we close above there on the daily. Okay, so, and then I would also like to see 17,600 reclaimed if you are bullish. 17,600 is the level, the next level to watch. So if we can reclaim 17,400, I do expect us to go up to 17,600. Now that's where the rubber meets the road, because if we can't reclaim that, that's just going to be a retest of this 21 and 50, and then we're probably going to get a resumption down. Let's check your momentum oscillators on the 1 hour. So your RSI is in the bearish control zone below your signal line right now. Now, let's see here. No divergences to be aware of. MACD has crossed your zero line to the downside. Your negative momentum is picking back up. Okay, so and as your BBWP is working its way up as the price action is moving down, which makes me think, I mean, unless we pop back above, like I said, 17,600, especially 17,400, it looks like we could be breaking down. And if we break back into this range, that is not going to look good at all. Now, like I said, this could just be a retest of the top of the range and the 200. And then work our way back up, close above that 17,400, and work our way up to 17,600. If we can reclaim 17,600, I expect us to go all the way to 19K. Somewhere around there, that region. So let's go to the 4 hour real quick. I want to show you something. So on the 4 hour, we are testing the 50. So we could wick down to the top of this range as long as we close above that 50, which, by the way, is a little bit below 17,400. RSI tapping that bearish control zone right now. MACD fresh cross to that signal line. Negative momentum is starting to increase as your BBWP is working its way up. As soon as it crosses that moving average, that's when a big move is going to happen. Either we're going to break back down into this range, probably going to bounce off the 16,950 level, come back up, test the top of the range, and then continue down. Probably get another bounce at the 16,570, 16,550 region at the POC point of control and the VPVR. Those would be the two levels that I'd be looking for big bounces. But ultimately, I think we would come back down to 15,500 if we do break down. That's the bearish case. The bullish case, like I said, need to get back above 17,600 on even a 1 hour closure, but we need to get a daily closure above 17,400 to even have a shot. Okay, then I would expect you to get a rejection at 18,040, 18,050. But ultimately, I think we would work our way up to 19K. All right, so let's go back to order blocks. Okay, so here down at basically at the top of the range, you have the 1.618 here and this order block at about 17,300. Okay, stochastic is pointed to the upside coming out of extreme zones right now. Okay, so we could get a little farther of a drop, probably at least get a bounce from the top of this range and the 1.618 and this order block right here, I would expect some support there. I know there's going to be people longing there, you know, trying to trade that, thinking this is a retest of the range, which it very well could be. That's basically the bullish case, is that we pop down to here, still close above, you know, 17,400 on the daily, and then try to get back above 17,600 on a 1 hour closure. Okay. So, and then if we reclaim, like I said, if we reclaim 17,600, we're probably going to go up from there. So it's a pretty easy trade around that area. You know, it's pretty easy validation and invalidation. So you can kind of guess what I'd be doing there. But we'll find out. You know, that's the levels right now. Okay, so if you guys are liking this video so far, like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the links in the description below, one being the Discord. A lot of good conversation about trading, crypto, investing, markets as a whole. We stay ahead of this curve collectively. We talk about these moves before they happen. We share our trades. We share our strategies. We have events every single week. Definitely stay tuned for those. Just check the events page up top on the Discord server. All right. Turn on those bell notifications so you get notified with this time-sensitive content. You need to get notified as soon as these videos come out, because a lot of time these moves happen right after I post these videos. Okay, let's move on to Ethereum. Here on Ethereum, finding support on this. Oh, we're on the wrong one. Let's move on to Ethereum. Still in our red zone. Okay, we did get the double top. Like I said, we did get the double top from the, we're on the 4 hour now, by the way. Let's go to the 1 hour first. Did get the double top here. 21 crossed the 50. Looks like it's going to try to cross the 100. Bearish control zone on the RSI. You are below your signal line, but it looks like you could be trying to come up maybe for a bounce. MACD's curling back around. Negative momentum is decreasing. BBWP has crossed its moving average to the upside, so I expect this volatility to continue. Either we're going to go to the bottom of the box at 1225, or we're going to go to the top of the box at 1325. Okay, those are the areas. And then if you break those, you know, 1400 to the upside, break the bottom, 1080 to the downside, 1080 to 1100. So right now we're finding some support on the POC point of control and the VPVR at about 1270. Okay, so we do have some support right now. We could pop back up, you know, to this 1287 region and then have a resumption down. That would be the bearish case, is that we come back up there, you know, 1287, get rejected and pop back below this POC and the 200. Okay, and that would make me believe that we could break down out of the bottom of this region. Okay, the bullish case is that we break the 50 on the 1 hour. I'd like to even see 1300 broken, because that is an important level. Yeah, 1300. I would expect this to come up to the top of the box and probably break out, get a rejection from 1340, come back down to the top of the box, somewhere in this region, maybe go a little lower, take out some stops, and then resumption up. Okay. Now, we did find support on this bullish order block. Okay. So, and this, like I said, we are at support right now. We got the POC, 200, and this bullish order block right now. Your stochastic are pointing to the upside. Okay. Now, if the stochastic keeps going up, it's going to, and we do make a local high, we will have bearish divergence on the 1 hour. Okay, so definitely pay attention to that. If we do make a local high, you know, possibly get rejected from that, you know, 1277, 1280. So yeah, I mean, bullish case, like I said, bullish case is that you break the 50, 1300. Bearish case is that you, oh, we didn't go over the bearish case. Bearish case is that you break down from here at about 1265, you know, and this last low at 1264. Yeah, 1264. If you break down below there on a 1 hour closure, I would expect you to come back down to 1223, 1225. Okay, so that's a bullish and bearish case for Ethereum. Let's move on to Solana. Solana did have a nice pop, but we really didn't get out of the range. I mean, we got rejected from the top of the range, came back down. Now it looks like all your moving averages are curling over. 21's coming down hard. 50's curling over. RSI. Come on, TradingView. RSI is entering the bearish control zone. Looks like we're trying to find some support right now. But, I mean, if we get rejected from the top of the here, and plus your signal line's moving down quick, if we get rejected from the top, I could see us coming up to the signal line. Maybe even the neutral median line, having a little bit fake out, coming back down. MACD, crossing that zero line. Signal line's even crossing that zero line. Negative momentum is pretty stable right now. If we get back below this low on the histogram, that ain't going to look good. That's going to feed into that bearish case. BBWP is going to the downside. Moving average has a negative slope, entering that lower zone. I mean, we're kind of just stair-stepping our way down here. Now, if we break the 200, this VPVR level and the 100 at about 1364, I would expect this to come all the way back down to 1294. You know, possibly even, you know, $13 is an even number. Yeah, and then if we break that, $11 next stop. Bullish case is that we break this last high at 1438. I mean, I know that 21's right here, but I mean, we've already got rejected from that once, had a wick up, didn't get a closure. So honestly, if we could get above 1420, that would even look good. But honestly, I would like a 1 hour closure above 1439. Okay, I would expect a minor rejection from 1471, but ultimately I think we would work our way back up to $16. And yeah, so let's go to the other chart for Solana. Finding some support on a bullish order block. Stochastic is pointed to the upside. Okay, no divergences to be aware of right now. And yeah, I mean, so like I said, we need to get back above this last high, and it just so happens there's a bearish order block there at 1439. So we need to get back above that level. And you also have a VPVR level here with the next spot we were talking about at about 1475. That's the level to really beat, and then we go to $16. Okay. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. Show some support in the bear market. It's very hard to build a channel in the bear market. I'm bringing this content to you every single day. Show some support. Join the damn Discord. Turn on those bell notifications. I wish everyone well. Everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you tomorrow.